Okay, so Suzanne Simpson, last seen October the 6th, last seen with her husband. There was eyewitness accounts of her and her husband having an altercation, verbal altercation, and he has been arrested and is a main suspect in her disappearance. She has not been seen since. So the first things I'm going to just kind of tell you, she's showing up in Gemini. To me, it kind of means she might be twinning another case that we're familiar with. And I'll be honest with you, it reminds me of Suzanne Morphew. Also could mean that she was traveling or there was some communication. Jupiter is sitting directly in her first house. Jupiter is ruling the open enemy line. If you look, I have it circled, Bradley is right there on that DC. That means that is an open enemy to her. And if you notice, Jupiter is in the first house, which means he's directly in front of her face. It's not that he's just directly in front of her face. He's in front of her face as an open enemy to her because Sagittarius is ruling that DC. So the other thing I noticed is Capricorn in the 8th house of death. Also, there could have been some type of argument about money, resources, property, custody as well, with Sirius in the 8th house of death. It's pretty ominous. Just not the best position for a missing mother and a husband in custody. That Sirius is in the 8th house of death. Also have Lake there as well. Pluto at the 29th degree. That's a fated degree. It means that the planet of transformation and death, or that the victim is under some sort of pressure, has just, recently has just gone through something and is getting ready to cross over into the, 0 degree, right? It's like getting ready to pass that threshold into the house of death. And that's not good for Pluto to be there either. So, just when Pluto was getting ready, to do all, it was really volatile at a 29th fated degree. Pisces is still in Neptune. It will be in, Saturn is still in Pisces. And it will be that way till at least December. So the 13th degree. The 13th degree is a Aries degree. It's the degree of violence. It's the degree of anger, rage. Now this is breaking down crime, okay? Like if you were breaking down your natal chart, a 13th degree would mean something completely different. But in crime, we're looking at a missing woman and her husband is in custody. So I need to look at the 13th degree as, what it is. Aries represents murder. Aries represents head injuries. He also represents weapons that are sharp, knives, vehicles, car accidents, things like that. Rage, anger, and arguing, and conflict, okay? As part of her destiny, her North Node, which rules the head as well. It's the head of the dragon. Her par of fortune is there next to Chiron, which is a wound that never heals. Again, that's still in Aries. Out at a social event or out with friends. From what I understand, they were at a party and were seen having an argument. So that makes sense. That adds up. 12th house of endings and sorrow, yourself undoing, yourself unfolding. I do have an asteroid by the name of Suzanne. So that's interesting. And that is also a house that rules Neptune. It's the lord of that house is Neptune. So also Algol is there, conjunct basically the same degree as Uranus. So Uranus is basically the planet of shock and unexpected events, and someone losing their head. So Suzanne may have faced someone that suddenly lost their head. Also, you can see down in where I have Libra rules relationships. Juno is in there, and Juno is also, marriage, having marriage issues. Black Moon Lilith is in there, that, that can be possibly another female or something with maybe cheating. I'm not sure. Could be a secret affair, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Don't quote me on that. But, Black Moon Lilith isn't always good, and it's showing up in relationships. So, I would say with the 7th degree there as well, that, the 7th degree rules relationships. So there's definitely a relationship theme here of a marriage, for sure. Okay, another issue that I'm seeing about Brad, is he's conjunct her moon, it looks like. Now remember, the moon is a second co-ruler of a victim. The moon is also in Scorpio, a water sign. It's also saying that there's, something is going to affect her health. And this is at 10 p.m., going into 10:30 p.m. And that puts him near our victim's body as well. And Scorpio is the planet of the sign of transformation, that our victim could be under some sort of pressure on her health, okay? And in the womb and in the tomb, I have Virgo. So that's Earth, but it's also sharing with Leo. So he may have gone near some government buildings. He may have gone near his work, because Saturn is also in the 10th house, a place where he's familiar with working. Leo rules, places of leisure, bars, even casinos and things like that. They could have driven past any of these areas. Libra can also mean that she's exposed to, that she could be exposed to open air. Libra also rules small, like hills. Gemini can rule like cell phone towers or fire towers, things like that. One lane roads, neighborhood roads, single roads, sometimes dirt lane roads, things like that. Libra rules sandy soil. Virgo rules earth, but it can also rule places where there's farmland. Leo can rule places like a bar or like even a casino or something along those lines. Places that have entertainment. I'm thinking of areas that he might have driven past or that are in the local area where she's at. Libra also rules airports. The fact that her moon is in a water sign, Saturn is in a water sign, but she is showing up in air, Gemini and Libra. It makes me think that she is exposed to air if we are looking for human body, okay? We want to keep hope alive. We want to pray that she is alive and well. But if we are looking for human remains, possible farmland, windmills, airports, cell phone towers, fire tower, earth and water is really showing up. So I have a lot of elements here. I have water for definitely near water or in water for body location, but the things that are surrounding her all of this could play a role somehow, because my 4th house is earth and air and fire. I haven't really figured out how to read whole sign houses yet. I'm working on that. Still trying to learn whole sign houses. So she is showing up kind of cuspy down in the womb and in the tomb. So Libra does rule like sandy soil, like that you would find on a riverbank. You know what I mean? Or like the sandy soil that's like You know how some farmland mixes sand in with their soil, something like that as well. But she could be in earth near water or near a lake. Lake is prominent in the asteroid study that I did on her. I'm definitely seeing lake as that's showing up near the open enemy to her. Lake is showing up in the 8th house of death. And lake is showing up in the house of endings and sorrows near her AC line. And the AC line rules the victim. And also, you know, I have the victims, Suzanne, I have her asteroid basically opposing Brad's asteroid. So their two asteroids have tension towards each other. Their name placement asteroids have tension towards each other. That's crazy. So that might mean something as well. Sorry, my cat just coughed next to us. I think he's got a cold or something. He's got a really bad runny nose. Okay, so I will be in touch soon. Let me know if you guys want me to, you know, go ahead and map her out. Some of you have already asked me to. So I just wanted to tell you what I saw on the astrology. Let's go over the mile markers. So I have 7. I have 20. So we could look at that as 7 miles as a mile marker, meaning that there could be an eyewitness account, a cell phone ping, something along those lines. It's 7 miles out somewhere. 7 feet, 7 yards, 70 feet, right? Or 7 miles. Or I have a 20. So that could be 2 miles out. There could be some evidence, possible body location, and or cell phone ping or eyewitness account. Or 20 miles out. So 2.0 miles out, 20 miles out. And then I also have 2.6 that's predominant. So 2.6 miles out to 26 miles out. And I also would probably do 2.8 because I am seeing 2.8 here as another mile marker as well. So 2 miles out to 20 miles out. 2.6 miles out to 26 miles out. 2.8 miles out to 28 miles out. The directions, so, you know, because Saturn and the moon are in water signs, I'm leaning more towards she's either in water or near water, or she's where there's sandy soil. And Saturn is in the 10th house, and the 10th house rules the south directions. And then Pisces, because Saturn is in Pisces. Pisces rules north by west directions. So that would be one area that I would definitely map out and be interested in is north by west directions. Okay, this is what I have for now. I will go ahead and map her out. I wanted to get this out and show you guys, you know, the astrology. I'm not sure if other astrologers have done her yet, but I just learned about her from watching the Psychic Sleuth, and I was watching her try to break down the chart. So I wanted to just kind of get it out there and show her what I saw as well. And I will map her out and do the mile markers and everything like that soon. Okay? All right. Blessings to you all. Take care now. Keep Suzanne's family, the whole family, even Brad's family in your prayers. This is devastating. No family wants to go through this. This is absolutely heartbreaking. Pray that she is alive and well, but if she is not, this is hopefully some indicators that might help locate her remains. Okay? Blessings. Take care now. Bye-bye.